Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Lots of cargo information was given to us over the last few days, so I thought I'd do a quick summary of the useful info that was imparted. Sorry about the poor audio quality. I'm making this video on my laptop while I'm away in Nottingham. I shall be picking up some solid gear in the future for covering events, making videos and all that jazz though, so pray for events in the future. Citizens of the Stars, there was a new segment on Citizens of the Stars this time. They showed off some previously unseen 3.0 gameplay focused on cargo. There are trading kiosks around the stations in 3.0, and you'll be able to buy and sell commodities of different types at varying prices there. You can choose an appropriate ship that's stored at that location, and then literally buy cargo for that ship, or sell from that ship. The new Fleet Manager terminal was also shown. This is going to be how you spawn ships in at these locations and make insurance claims on damaged, stolen or destroyed vessels. The Cutlass Black rework was also shown. Looks like a cool little ship. Cargo spawned is now a physical, movable object, even in 3.0, even that cargo that spawned on the terminals. Previously they had stated that wasn't going to be the case, it was just going to spawn the cargo in, but it looks now that you can actually spawn those individual cargo crates in and you can move them around yourself. Symbols will also be shown on those cargo boxes to show the type of commodity that it contains, and there are going to be different types of cargo container for that different commodity type as well. So gas, metal, agricultural supplies will all have different box types. Wrecks around moons and in space will all have cargo for you to loot in too, or potentially have cargo in, I suppose. There was also a sub-town hall on cargo and shopping, where a few more interesting bits and bobs were thrown at us. Cargo in 3.0 will auto-load, unload, and spawn and despawn your cargo hold. This is going to also be instantaneous in 3.0. However, in the future, when they flesh it out more, it's going to take time, money, and or effort to load and unload cargo, with animations and work involved and that sort of jazz. You will be able to manually do the cargo loading and unloading as well with drones or machinery. Wrecks and loot will be persistent. You will have wrecks despawning after a certain amount of time though. Loot will be spawned in for specific mission objectives as well, kind of separate to that. Cargo management will take into account anything that you already have in your cargo bay, other cargo, vehicles, loot, but also make sure you can't block doorways when you spawn and despawn cargo, when you buy and sell it basically. The Hull C is still being worked on as well, with an update due on the 30th of November during the MISC ship focus of the anniversary sale. They're also working on game mechanics for larger ships that would be unable to land but would still need to load and unload cargo. Those cargo boxes will be fully persistent and stealable. They basically have no legal ownership system in place for cargo containers at the moment, so players can kind of walk off with them. I mean, it's going to be hard to just randomly do that, but if you don't look after your cargo properly and you don't lock the doors on your ship, then people could potentially just walk off with the cargo, and when pirates try and attack you, that's what they're going to want. It's much more profitable for them to either take your ship or take your cargo and not try and damage or destroy it. So they will need to secure cargo containers in the cargo bay of a ship, or if you don't, then it's going to cause damage to your ship or the cargo itself. These boxes will also be affected by gravity and can fall out of your ship in some situations. The range of cargo containers they currently have or will be supported in the future are for SCU of 1, 2, 8, 16, 24 and 32, and larger containers than that will be made in the future when they need them. Vehicles will also be stealable from your cargo bay of your ship, so please bear that in mind. You will have to claim on insurance to get that ship back, or vehicle back. Ships and vehicles taken by a thief will be storable by the thief, but will not be spawnable by them. They don't actually have physical, well, they don't have legal ownership of that item to be able to spawn it in, but you'll be able to log out and log back in and still have that. You just won't be able to spawn it in on the spawn terminals at Port of Ossar or anything. Only legally owned vehicles and ships can be spawned in the terminals in 3.0. The store all boxes from the Mustang and Auroras are not in the game yet, but they will be there will be some form of placeholders for 3.0. Blowing up a ship will cause damage to the cargo, so trying to take the ship would be more profitable. Cargo cannot be destroyed separately other than with the destruction of a ship, I believe. So you're not going to be able to mix commodities of types in a single cargo box either. In the future, you're going to be able to open and place appropriate items in certain cargo boxes for storage. So you'll have boxes that will be able to take items and components as well as weapons, but you're not going to be able to mix these with commodities, nor are you going to be able to mix different commodities in a single box, basically. Every month, we have a giveaway for November. It's for a massive Pioneer base building ship donated by our featured org, the Matadors. Links below if you're looking to join up to an outlaw group that's active now and for 3.0 and beyond. All you need to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my Star Citizen content during that particular month to be in for a chance of winning. So this month of November, that's when you can win the Pioneer. Do you have any questions about cargo, about Alpha 3.0 or Star Citizen's development in general? I apologise if the audio is a bit odd or the video is not of the same sort of quality that I normally put out. I am away at the moment. It'll be fine. I'll be back Friday so we can cover the anniversary stuff. A special thank you to my patrons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find the link to Patreon down below, as well as everything else we've talked about. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, as it really does help me. And I'll see you in the verse.